How's it going, everybody? Vegeta saying, what is good to all my Super Saiyan homies, here to bring you all sorts of Dragon Ball content. Today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking about this new hack that's out there, and obviously, as the thumbnail and the title suggest, I am not happy about this. I am very, very concerned for Legends. I think this could really kill the game if it's not taken care of immediately, because this is something that I'm usually the one who's in support of dry weeks, who's in support of, if you got shafted on a banner, that doesn't mean the game's going to die in a year. If they made anniversary units not as good, or celebration units not as good as we're anticipating, that doesn't mean the game's going to die. It happens. It's just how games develop. But this, I think, can genuinely kill the game. So for those of you who don't know what's going on right now, there's an equipment hack right now that is allowing people to hack their equips to insane numbers. And I'm going to show you, because I ran into them yesterday. I've personally ran into them, and I've seen a lot of people I follow, or people who follow me on Instagram, people I follow on Instagram. I've seen Tom run into him, Tom FPS. I've seen Libra run into this guy, and I even saw somebody else run into another person doing it with a different character. But we're going to go over to the match that I had so we can show you guys that what happens when you hack these equips. I normally don't put people's names or handles, usernames, whatever you want to call them, for when I post matches and stuff like that. I just don't like putting people on blast. It's my biggest pet peeve, especially for content creators. Everybody loses. But with that in mind, looking at this, you can already tell something's fishy, because this dude has just a 2-star Broly, and I only brought my Zenkai 7 purple Broly, and I'm going to show you why in a second, because it's immediately obvious the second you hop in. So as you guys can see, we already have some issues going on right here. Look at that Z ability. That is like some ridiculous number, and I took a screenshot as the match was going, as you guys can see, because I just couldn't believe that I ran into this dude. On top of this, he's got 3 Z+ equips. How on earth, with nobody on the bench, how on earth with just 3 Z+ equips are you going to be getting that high of a Z ability? So it's pretty obvious when you find someone like this. They tend to have one unit, a Z ability that's way too high. It could even be something else. I saw in ZVG's video, ZVG posted a match, I think it was also from Tom, it was like a whole team of Z pluses and then one character with an F equip. Now this is the thing I want to talk about primarily. Either their health, because of the XP or the equips, is too high to calculate how much health they're actually losing when they take damage, or they legit just aren't taking damage at all. And that's just like, this is absurd to me. The fact that this is even possible. What are you supposed to do? As you guys can see, like, he hasn't even landed a hit on me, and I can't do anything. I'm just left here like a sitting duck. So, Legends, y'all gotta hop on this now. Like, otherwise we're screwed. So I think what gets me about this equip hack, as opposed to some of the other stuff we had the Oxo Truco in the past that allowed people to get 14-star everything. They were just unlimited summons on, I think it was the SSJ4 Dragon Fist banner. So that's the only positive thing that I would say, is that it came at a time where, if that had happened with, like, Vegito Blue during the 2nd anniversary, that would have killed the game. If it had happened, when Kid Buu dropped, that would have killed the game. But it happened at a time where a less than impressive LF dropped, and it was kind of manageable. On top of this, people have been dealing with whales since day 1 of the game. So dealing with somebody else with 14 stars wasn't necessarily the craziest thing. Next, we have draw hacks, obviously, which is easily the biggest evil of Legends that has still yet to be fixed. The only thing with draw hacks is nobody's losing RP at the end of the day. And I know that that's a weird take to take, because I still hate it. I'm not supporting draw hacking by any stretch of the imagination. But I'm at least saying that it was something bearable. It was something that it was like, you were going to be frustrated, you would report the player, and then you could queue up for your next match. This is something I think is so genuinely frustrating. It will... we were already in a bad spot that this could genuinely put the nail in the coffin. There were so many people who were upset with the meta because of Sun Family, hybrids, androids just before them. It was getting to a point anyway where if you weren't at least a light spender, it just wasn't fun to play the game. On top of this, you have a lot of people who were jumping ship, going over to Dokkan, going over to something else, people who were just deciding to take a break. I'm not so sure those people are coming back anymore. You know, this is some... You go, hey, I'm going to take a break from this game until they start getting better, and then the biggest hack they've ever had happens? You think those players are going to want to come back? I don't. That's crazy to me. And then lastly, you have people who are loyal players, people who are, you know, love the game and whatnot, and try to do their best, and now don't want to do things. I know for me personally, I was trying to do a bit more grinding than I usually do. I'm not, you know, I'm never somebody who's going for top 100 or stuff like that. That's crazy to me. I just don't have the time or the patience. But I wanted to do better this season. I felt like, you know, with all the double RP seasons, I wanted to really try my best. And now I don't want to touch the game for a few days. I'm going to focus on the manga. I'm going to focus on some other, you know, like theory-related videos and stuff like that. Just regular Dragon Ball content, because I'm frustrated. I'm hurt queuing up, and that was the first match I had yesterday. It sucks. And I can't imagine any player would, you know, feel happy enough to just be like, ah, yeah, you know, it is what it is. Let me jump into the next one. So with that in mind, I think this is going to be something that if they can't take care of this, you know, ASAP, we're going to lose everything. Everybody's going to jump ship, because what good is the game if you legitimately can't even play it? There's literally, like, you queue into a match and you literally can't do anything. What good is the game then? So, yeah, to all the hackers out there, you guys are cheating at a mobile game. Just let that sink in. You are that fucking pathetic. So yeah, I will see you all in the next one. It will most certainly be a regular Dragon Ball video, not a Legends video. But yeah, that's that. I hope the game doesn't die, but I'm preparing for the worst. See you all in the next one. Peace.